seed. It's the Denver Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from the Sunshine State. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll push forward for about a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
11, go, 30 left.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Jacksonville. 52 yards. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Sink right open. Oh, hey, kill. Go, let's go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Riley Moss. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Jaguars offense ready for this next possession. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, 13, Lou. 11, Agate.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, 11. Go. Hey, 30 left. Hey, I'm gun. Sink right open.
Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Jupiter. Hey, kill. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son. Go. Let's go. 11. Go. 13, Lou. 11, Agate.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll go right back to Myers. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Sink.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence now. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. And he's going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the red. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open. Hey, kill. Go, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Third and a yard.
Hey, kill.
That one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
These are 24.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. Down the sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5.
It's a pickup.
A huge play there on the screen pass. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Easy. Read a 54. Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hut.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
23-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after catch.
14, Jaguars 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. And they're able to bounce back with that touchdown on the last drive, making up for the brutal start with a pick 6 on their first possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
All right, let's go. It's hot. It's hot.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Hey, 11. Think right open. 11.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it 3rd and 10. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Keep it up. Good ball, baby. Play like you mean it. Show 'em what you got. Come on. Show 'em what you got.
Got it. Ready? Hey, kill. Fred on red. Go. Let's go. Go.
Back to throw. Lutz. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Captain. Bombers. Chill.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Broncos.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Second down. Nix. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and 10.
Ball 11. Hey! Right here and Captain. Bombers.
Man in motion, heading left. Nix from the gun on third down. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
Good for a Broncos first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. Here's Dobbins. He'll work this down inside the 35. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle. It's third and 4.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. Moving left. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Broncos build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll start at the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Jaguars offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10.
Go. Hey, Lion.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. A first down throw for Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now it's Dobbins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Eric Armstead brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Talk things over before third down. This is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Here we go, sir.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's the safety telling Noah Hufanga on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Lawrence. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go, let's go. 30 left. Rig alert.
On first down, Lawrence. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Go, go. Go, go. Hey, I'm gun. Riggs.
Second down, Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut into that lead. Halftime coming up.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Nix to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Nix. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 25.
13 yards on the play.
1st and 10. Liam Cohen has thrown the challenge flag. He wants a second look at this one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That one caught by Humphrey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a 1st down after a gain of 7. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Captain. Joe.
Throwing. Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Antonio Johnson there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Bombers. Ready. Captain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
Will Lutz to kick off.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jags offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger, tag. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Fred on the rep. Think right open. Hey, son, 13, Lou. Go. Hey, kill. It's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
11, Agate. Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Rip, 23. Done. Go.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the
Delayed
playoff
game.
on third and short.
Still third down.
So instead of third and short, it's now third and 6.
Hey, Ginger. Go. Let's go. Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
Think right. Son, it's hot. 11. 11. 30 left.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A run with Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jaguars' 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain. Yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Bombers. Through the 12.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 4th
On
down
now, it's
and
Will
less
Lutz
than
to
a
try
yard.
the field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Hey. Great job. Hey, kill.
To throw is Lawrence. He's going to try it here again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Complete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
See? Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Soko, hot.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Lawrence. First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son.
They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. They come up for 2nd and 2.
We have 23.
The Broncos 35-yard line.
Denver.
Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hey, run! Run!
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Jaguars first down.
Now here's Lawrence going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. It's second down.
Hey, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Lawrence now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Nick snap on first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Broncos first down.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Straight to the air they go. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
From the gun, Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll air it out on third. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Evan Ingram. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready? Right here. Olay, olay, olay.
Throwing on first down, Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Chill.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has it down close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Seahawks 0. to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Barner's got it. Complete. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he has this to the opposing 35.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Walker on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard.
Throwing here, Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hold on a second. Ready. It hurts. Captain, bombers.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Testing. Bombers.
3rd and long for Knicks. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
The kick by Lutz is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Seahawks, 1st down.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 1st down here. They put a receiver in motion right. They give up the gut to Walker. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They motion Kupp over right. This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll be met near the line to limit the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Man in motion here. Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Connection made to Shaheed. tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
44.
Nix from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, it's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone now. Cut by Sutton. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. He kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Bombers.
Nix to throw again. This one's caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running with Walker again. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Walker running right. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing here, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Inside give to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be second and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for second and goal. From the gun, Darnold. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Yo, lady.
On third and goal, Darnold. It's another first off mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos have it on the edge of their own goal line. They're at the 3.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
One more set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this is a tough one. That's back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. From his end zone, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. Now he's off up the left sideline. And he is pushed out after he gets it all the way up towards midfield. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready. Go, go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run here on first down. He comes through big here, 9 yards at second down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Almost set. Ready. Bombers. Away. Captain.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Sutton complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That is Nick Emanwari.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it 17-all.
17. Jason Myers to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Captain.
Back to throw it. So this one on the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hold on, son. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Bombers.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Complete to Cortland Sutton. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Halfway to the marker.
5.
It's 2nd and 5.
On the Seahawks 28-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing again, here's Nix. It's taken in by Sutton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
At the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Captain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Darnold. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Almost set. Ready. Ready, hunt.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap 2nd and goal from the 3.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Ready, hunt. Go.
Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Derink Young to return this. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Garner with the grab. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Darnold. That's JSN, Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And again, it's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Rolling over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it's 3rd down now.
Here we go, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Pat Surtain has it. The 40. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 17. Will Lutz to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Young on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Donald coming back after the pick. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Here's Darnold. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
It's caught, Varner. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. Look at that power. Deep left side. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Loss of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. And I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Nix with it on 1st. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Dose of the hurry up here.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Caught, nice game left side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
17. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Young on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Here's a screen out for Walker. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 12. And
Darnold looking to throw. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready. Bombers. Chill.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Reek Woolen with the INT.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Walker on 1st down. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And off to Walker from the gun. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motioning the tight end now. Now Darnold. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
1st down, Seahawks.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Fire! What is up?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
What is up? Yeah. Combo. Vegas. Watch.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going up top. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Vegas. We got Hornets.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's in. Posted lovely. Touchdown, Chicago. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Bears 7, Seahawks nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Throwing on their first play. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. He finds room right away. And he's all the way up to the 41. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They send a man in motion. They give up the gut to Walker. The middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They've got a man in motion. This is Walker on seconds. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now Donald off the play action. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Donald's pass intercepted. The Bears their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Vegas.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards, 2nd and 6 coming up. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Vegas!
3rd and 2, Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Working quickly here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Vegas! Punch stars! Punch! Yes! Tempo!
1st down, Williams to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Staying grounded with Swift. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. He'll go quickly to the right. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's to Dunze again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears trim the lead to 1. It's a roll the Dunze touchdown. Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is caught, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7.
The score, Bears 8, Seahawks 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Young to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the gun, Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Handoff, running left, Walker. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 5-point first quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 6. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-8 ball game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down and 5. One play action. Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Hit, man. Hit. Ready to throw.
Odunze's got it, right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready to throw. Jordan.
To throw, Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Strong running inside the 30. He'll finally be taken down at the 25. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
First down.
Ready to throw.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Again, it's Williams. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Here's Williams again. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks bump the lead up to 13 points. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Josh Blackwell to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. The throw left side finds Burden. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, Williams. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
13 yards on the play.
Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he reaches the end zone. That conversion cuts the lead down to 5. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Darnold. He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen jumps in with the pick. And the Bears will take the interception before they finally track him down.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First and 10 now from the 46. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. On play action, here's Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right, brought in, inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, they can tell this defense stops them. That answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. First down from the 42. To throw, here's Darnold. This is brought in, big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. And again, it's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the man in motion here. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Second and 4.
They motion the tight end over. Running with Walker again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Zay Frazier has it.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage, down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag. From the 4-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man, he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Running left, here's Walker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Throwing on 1st, here's Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. Another big rip for him. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Now they send their back in motion right. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. John starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
At the 6-yard line.
Back to throw it. Lobs this deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears blow the lead coming out at halftime.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd didn't know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Surprise here. They're running for it. Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 16-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Stay. Yes. Pebble. Yes.
Williams from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yep. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Keep your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and
10. Walker now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Williams on 1st down. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lead by 14. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. They give it to the back of his own read. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. A pistol snap. Darnold. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd and 10. Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks.
They go with Walker here. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Darnold. Complete to Walker on the check down. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first. New set of downs for them from the 31.
A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
Walker on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal, Seattle.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks, 37. Jason Myers.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Here's Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Williams with third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Putting a receiver in motion. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck on a look to his back. So now it's going to be third and long.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll throw, third and long. And they pick him off again! And the Bears take it away once again. The fifth time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
First down throw by Williams. Throw left side finds Birdie. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Now here's Williams. points, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams will look to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Vegas!
From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again on 2nd. Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Axel!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in 1 game, and now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2! And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. So we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful, maybe borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree. We're all here for this journey.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense to the line fast. And a gun. Here's Darnold. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
On play action, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears have likely left up the win right there. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
Williams trying to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Makes the score Bears 60.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Young on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. And again, it's Darnold. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's Walker on the give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on third and long. Here's a screen now for Walker. Moving on into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Caught out wide. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Putting the tight end in motion.
For the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
Bears 60, Seahawks 45.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears in very good shape, up by 15. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Working from the gun, Williams. He throws it deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Vegas, Vegas!
He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
What is on?
They're going to pass it here. He's locked on that one, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, penalty pushes them back. They are still out there. They're going to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air yet again, Williams. Oh, and he's got a man open, complete! And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, the penalty did not deter them. They go from 7 yards out and still convert for 2.
And you know what it was about, Kate? Do you know what that was about?
I don't.
It was about execution. It wasn't about, oh, I got more of the playbook opened up because I got a penalty. No, give me that play from the 3 because you have more run-pass options. You set yourself back. It means heightened execution. That's what got them the 2-point conversion.
Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first. It only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Play fake, Darnold. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bears come away with a win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump